Guys, Cigar Jockey back. It's been a very long time. Sorry about that. Just really tied up with Cigars for Warriors. Being part of the shipping department and the event coordinator, it just really takes a lot of my time, which is great because the amount of cigars we've sent to the troops has just been phenomenal. I'm not going to touch on that too much. If you'd like to make a donation, cigarsforwarriors.org. As you can see, the hat, you know what I'm going to smoke tonight. This is the brand new Drew Estate. My Uzi weighs a ton line extension. Went to Corona Cigars last night. We did the Cigars for Warriors event with Jonathan Drew and Marvin Samuel of Drew Estate. And they released last night the Kentucky Fire Cured. My Uzi weighs a ton. And I tell you what, you take this bad boy out of this wrapper and it just pow with this. It's like walking into like a Texas barbecue roadhouse. There is so much sweet, smoky, hickory, oak, maple. It just, wow, it just straight out of the cellophane. It smells phenomenal. I had an opportunity to smoke one last night at the event. And because it was so busy, I really didn't get to pay much attention to it. You know, I could catch the spices and the smokiness and stuff like that. But it was so busy, I really want to take time now and actually try the cigar. So with that said, and I didn't realize too, I honestly haven't followed that much on the information on the KFC cigar. But if you can tell, it's two wrappers. There's a lighter wrapper here, and at the end, right about where the band is, it's a darker one, almost like a Maduro. I don't know if it's a Brazilian Mata Fina or it might be their Connecticut broadleaf, I believe, that they're using. But you can see there's a nice mottled marbleized wrapper, medium-bodied there on the bottom, and then more of an oily one up here. And I noticed when I hit that sweet spot up here yesterday, the spices really came along. So I'm going to give it a try again and see how it is. Right now, very smoky, woody. Like I said before, like a barbecue. It really comes through in the foot. It is like walking into a like open pit style barbecue where they smoke all the meat. It's really well done. There is I got like one soft spot on here, but all in all, it's a little veiny, a little rough, the wrapper, but I think that's just what it is. And honestly, I am not even sure what the secret sauce, if you will, the blend in here. I believe it's Nicaraguan. I believe there might be Brazilian Mata Fina in here. They're using tobaccos that are Virginia and Kentucky tobaccos, which are fire cured. And I almost get like, I used to like to smoke a pipe, like Frog Morton on the Bayou, or a Dunhill nightcap that has a lot of Latakia. And it almost reminds me of a Latakia smell in there, if that's the correct pronunciation. Sweet, smoky tobacco. That's the three main things I'm getting on this. So as I said, well, I haven't said it in a while. I should have said, time to cut it up, light it up, and smoke it up. Now I'm getting a spice after that too. Wow, nice. Price point on this one, I haven't even told you any of the things on this. I'm sorry. Let me light this up a second and then I'll tell you the what I got going here. It is the Just a Friend is what they're calling this one. And the price point, I got this one, I don't know if you can see, but $8.50 for this. And the size is 6 inches by 52 ring gauge. So $8.50 for that. That's a great price point. Wow, right off the bat, you do get almost like that Latakia smoked tobacco going on, with a background of a nice black pepper in the background. Very smoky, woodsy, with this nice sweet core going on. but then right after that, you're getting a nice black pepper spice. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let the Drew Estate genuine Kentucky fire-cured MUWAT, my Uzi weighs a ton, burn down a little bit more, and I'll let you know how it's going. I've let it open up a little bit more from the initial beginning, because you always know that initial beginning could be just a blast of pepper or anything like that. So now I've got down, that 1/8 of an inch to figure out, where it's settling into, which really hasn't changed much since the beginning light. You first bring it in, and you get this nice sweet, that woody barbecue going on. And then after that, lots of peppery, leather, some earthiness, still some of that sweet core at the end. Let me give it a retrohale and see how we do. Lots of peppery spice through this. This is it's got a lot of spice to this cigar. Really impressed with it. I didn't notice it that much last night just because I was so busy, and they had, I think, a Buffalo Trace bourbon tasting going on too, so that kind of dulled the palate. So I'm going to let it go until the halfway point. I don't want to let this video go on and on and on like some of the other ones I did. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. A little ways, an inch or so into this KFC MUWAT, and the spice has died down some. It's kind of settled down a little bit. Silky smooth. Starts out with that nice hickory smoke flavor, and then that background of a peppery spice. With a good leathery mouth feel to it going on also, and that little bit of a natural sweetness going on. So pretty much everything I touched on before, but the spice had toned down a little bit. So I'm going to wait till the halfway point and let you know how it's doing. At the halfway point now. Silky smooth draw, medium plus bodied, nice and chewy mouthfeel. Still has that predominantly oaky, hickory flavors going on. The pepper spice has toned down still, but it is in that finish going on also. So right now it sits at like a nice medium plus smoke. Very enjoyable. I'm going to let it burn down more. I'm going to wait until it gets to the Maduro part and see how it transitions, if it did again like last night. And I was speaking to, I believe his name is Marvin Samuel, the co-owner of Drew Estate. I don't get to see him much. And he said, I guess they tried the Maduro all the way through the stick, but it didn't work out well. So that's why they put it at the very end there. So with that said, I'll see you in a little bit. Hour and a half in, it's a slow smoke. I'm finally down to the dark part. Much heavier, much richer. The almost like a nice hickory smoke going on. Lots of hickory, a lot of spice through the nose. The wrapper, I think it's more dense. I had to like touch up when it got to the dark part to really get it going. But yeah, it's a full-bodied smoke now. With a good amount of peppery, white peppery spice on the back with the oakiness and lots of leathery earthiness. I got a lot of like nice, I didn't touch up before, was nice sweetness going on throughout. Really good. I'll let you know how it finishes out. It really brings that smoked tobacco flavors, that nice barbecued quality to the end, where this leaf, I believe at the end, is part of that smoked tobacco that they did do. A lot of that hickory flavor going on right now, and it's very rich. Getting a little bit of nice sweetness on the background also. So I'm going to finish this review up by saying buy it, try it. I think you'll love it. It is a very unique smoke. Thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll be back again soon.